Let's talk about trading psychology while I have a live trade here running on my prop firm accounts. Did pretty well this morning. If you're new here, I trade live on YouTube free almost every dang day. Right here, you can hit subscribe and be trading live with me tomorrow. This is across 7 of my new straight to funded Sim Pro accounts. I'm not sure exactly how these are going to play out, but so far so good. Put up quite a bit of profit in those this morning. Copy trading, of course, so, small profit in each account. But here I am short again in my 3-pack of the standard 150K instant fundeds. Here's my thought process in this trade and why I'm recording this video and talking about mindset. This one's testing me, which is why I decided just on the fly to hit record. And again, not going to be any editing, nothing fancy here. I'm just going to, post this one. This got real close to where I wanted to drag stop loss into profit, and it reacted really harshly both times. Not only did it not give me a chance to drag stop loss in, it really didn't hit the level that I was looking for as we came down outside of this area of volume. We started to get down below this low, and just a specific point on my chart tick and point wise in the trade that I wanted to drag this thing to profit, right? And so now I'm faced with this challenge, and I felt this one pretty tight, right? I'm faced with this challenge. Do I let this thing that got so dang close to where I wanted to drag it into profit and then came all the way back to break even? Do I now close it out? Do I do something different? Do I step outside of my trading plan, right? The way that I'm managing risk and managing these trades? The answer is no. The answer is no, you don't do that, right? If you manage with discretion, manage with your discretion. But if you apply some consistency, some rules, whatever that means specifically for you, and for me, it's not doing anything until the trade moves a certain distance in profit, then dragging the stop loss to a specific point in profit, I shouldn't do anything else. I shouldn't go stop loss to break even. I shouldn't add. I shouldn't move, anything. I shouldn't scale out. None of that stuff. So it's a challenge, though. It's a challenge. And what separates good traders and not speaking about myself because I don't consider myself a great trader or anything, but what separates the guys and girls that are consistently making money in the markets, that are consistently pulling profit, payouts, profit in, live cash accounts, all of that stuff over time, it's not the trading strategy. This is my opinion. It's not the approach. It's can they stick to their rules, their system, their approach, whatever that means for them, while the market's testing them? Because the market's always going to test you, right? It's always going to get close. It's going to miss your entry by a tick, and you're going to want to FOMO in. It's going to stop you by a tick and then reverse, and you're going to want to jump right back in. It's going to do what this one did. Move into profit, right? Show me 600 some odd dollars of profit. Yeah, about $600 of profit, but not quite the level that I was looking for to start to trail, and then come back to break even and give me a chance to move stop loss to break even and not want to let it come back on me, to do a number of things and mess it up. The challenge here, again, is the confidence in your system, right? The way that you're thinking about your trading. That's what separates. That's the differentiator, in my humble opinion. It's kind of the Mark Douglas philosophy, right? He answered that question multiple times the same way. What separates the best traders from everybody else, the consistently profitable from the consistently losing, is the way they think about trading. As abstract and difficult as that is. But I'm trying to give you guys an example right here of where this one really tested me, right? And if I'm thinking about this in the wrong way, I want to be right on this trade, right? I don't want to lose $1,000 on this trade times 3, right? I want to end the day green because, it's Thursday, it's late, I've had a decent week. I don't want to start having losses. I let any of that stuff creep in and affect my execution in a negative way, which is doing anything outside of what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm falling into that group that's thinking about trading the wrong way, right? So again, I really encourage you guys, I'll hang out with you and watch this one play out. I encourage you to think about the way that you're thinking about trading. As kind of like paradoxy as that is and weird to say, there's probably things from the outside that are affecting your trading, the way that you think about trading. Whether it's a desire to make money, a desire to be right, to end green, to get to a payout quickly, to pass an eval, whatever it is, there's potentially a negative impact on how you're thinking about trading and in turn how you're executing your trades, right? you've got to recognize, and what helps me to reflect on and remember is, I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if this trade is going to work out or not. I can't know with any reasonable degree of certainty, and I don't have to make money in the long run. If I stick to my edge, right, my way of structuring risk, my way of managing trades, all of that stuff in the long run, based on what I've found and my back testing and my confidence, my forward testing, I will come out on top. If I let outside factors, right, a tricky situation in the market, some desire to be right, desire to want to, end green on the day or to make it to a payout, to not lose an account, whatever this stuff is, to creep in, I almost always will execute poorly. I'll want to know what's going to happen next. I'll want to win this next trade. I'll be frustrated if I lose, and it will equate to bad trading. It will really equate to bad trading. So this stuff happens more times than I can count. And for me, I find the difficult part when the market that's why I say the market's testing me, right? It feels like the market is testing me. It's not. It doesn't care that I'm trading a sim, funded account here. It doesn't know where my orders are, my stop losses, or any of this stuff. But it's tested. It's me personally feeling tested because something happened. It got really close to a take profit, to a stop loss, to an entry. And that's enough to kind of send you off, right, on your execution. So we'll watch this one play out. I'll hang out for a bit longer. Was hoping I'd have a way to either take a stop loss or to manage, the trade in profit and talk about it with you guys here, because I love live trading. I like making videos after the fact. I thought this would be kind of like a good intermediary where I'm watching a trade play out in real time, talking about something that was, for me, a little bit difficult, right? Got really close to where I wanted to manage the trade, and then it wicked back quickly twice. You can see it on the chart. It pulled back up on me, aggressively, but especially that first time, it got real close to kind of where I wanted to see that come down, the spot that I'm waiting for, which is now down below these lows, and then pulled back on me. So, again, I don't think this video is not about trading as far as technicals. I think there's plenty of those videos out there. I think you can trade a number of different strategies, approaches, ways to manage risk, and you can make a ton of great money if you can actually trade them, if you can actually execute it, and if you could stick to it through the wins and losses and come out on the other side. So it looks like this thing's going to dance around my entry. So rather than keep you guys waiting here, if you want to check me out trading live almost every dang day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, smash subscribe. You found value in this video, feel free to hit like. You can go back on the chart and watch how this plays out. If it comes down below these lows, I'm dragging into profit. It's either going to be a small win or a larger win. If it comes back up right from here on the entry, blast to, past the 53.5, that I got stopped. Maybe it'll start running here. But I would be more than happy to have you on my live sessions, hanging out with me, watching this stuff that we're talking about right here play out, and talking about it. Talking about the real difficult part of trading, which is not when to hit the buy and sell button, what to do, right? We all know what to do. If it was just about that, it would take a weekend of watching charts and reading. Of course, you get better with time. Your entries get better, right? You kind of hone some of these skills, but the mindset's still there. The emotions are still there. The feeling, the way that you're thinking about trading is always still there. So be more than happy to have you on with me. And I also run a 100% free trading Discord community. Not a VIP feeder program, no course to sell you, nothing like that. You could hop in there, ask me questions. We could talk about trading. Appreciate you watching this video. If you watch this long, remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything. Trading's risky. Almost all traders lose money. Do your own research. Make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC. Ooh, we're starting to move. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is right here, even in a funded prop firm account with risk on the line, working towards a payout. And the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content. Again, if you want to check out Top 1 Futures, they have a 55% off deal right now with code RDF. It's better than what you get in the email, better than the site. You can get yourself a deal on that as well.